There comes a time when you tell a story. A story of how you go from being the best to being crushed to now redeeming yourself for a fight for a championship. This is the story of how us, the Iowa Jolteons, we started off high but crashed to the lowest of lows, to where we were almost the bottom seed in our two divisions that we shared. But when we made the transactions, we added the four Avengers of the Fantastic Four: Go-Goat, the Dunsparce, Excadrill, and yes, even Carving. It sparked something new. We went on 3-game win streak on the highest of highs with dominating performances and fantastic plays and a little bit of luck, let's be honest. To the point now we are now 4-3, but our story could be facing its final chapter, or we could be reaching the epilogue to end the book, to end this story with a UNPL D-League championship. But there is one coach, one team that stops me from achieving my dream of finishing the story, and for Blaziken to finish the story, to prove to the doubters he has everything he can do to be an amazing Pokemon with speed boost allowed. That team is Useless Umbreon's team of the Boston Backshots. It's a tightened battle. His leader being Shimpao, fraudulent of not being a Baxcalibur, hinting the team name. But Shimpao is the second best option you would go for. A Mon that has theoretically no good counterplay than most Pokemon do on their teams. Followed by some amazing Pokemon such as Sneasler, Ogerpon, Raging Bolt, and Ursaluna. He has carried himself to this point right now. But he has fallen from the grace in these later weeks, to the point now where him and I must do battle. And a fun fact trivia: we faced off in Season 2, week 9, where we faced off. And that time I won. But this time, I want to win again. Because you see, this battle means something more. This battle is probably one of the most important battles in our Draft League career, because the winner of this game guaranteed playoffs. The loser is unfortunately going to have to wait till next season to have their chance to shine. But for me, this means more. I want to win this after being destroyed, broken down to a man that wasn't worthy and didn't have the confidence to want to keep going in this season. But with those transactions and with the fire lit into my damn belly, I fought back with this team. The team fought back with this one, and we are now here. And we are ready to finish our story. Sure, they've got Shimpao, Ogerpon, and so many more amazing threats, including an insanely annoying Terra Captain in Sinistcha. But I'm telling you this all right now. I am telling this to you all, here and now, live, in the great YouTube algorithm and studios around the world. His team may be scary. His team may be unbeatable. But I don't go down until you take my last breath. I am going to fight this team with my team until we don't stand up. Until our last breath is taken, we will fight and fight and fight. Because this is our story to finish. And we're going to take Umbreon and his Baxcaliburs and ship them back off to Boston, where they end up in the back of the line of Season 3. Because the Iowa Jolteons, we are big. And not just big as in like, we've got some big ones. We are big because we are one of the standing pillars, I would like to say, of the Showdown community. We are here to fight and prove ourselves every time we step into these draft leagues. And I am not willing to back down from any challenge I've never fought through. I have fought through matches that were impossible for me to win. And we pulled off the miracles because we believed. The Iowa Jolteons fans, the Thriller fans, the Thriller crew, the Thriller Knights, they all believed. And we are now in this moment because of those people. We are here because of this team, and more here, we are here because I never gave up. And we are here to take our rightful place into the playoffs and then go into playoffs to finish the story and win our first Gen 9 championship in such a big format league such as the UNPL. Umbreon, I hope you're watching this. Just know, I want you to give this everything you got. I want to fight the best version of you that has never been seen before. I want us to go down until no one can get back up. I want us to keep going till someone is crowned champion of this battle. I want a champion caliber match. And I'm going to bring everything I have, and I want you to do the exact same. Because we are going to make this the most hyped match ever in the history of Draft League. I want this to show why Showdown has the right to be a part of some of the big names and the big leagues out there. We are going to headline this week 8 with an unbelievable matchup of champions. And I look forward to doing war with you, sir. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Even if you got me down in the corner, you got me down to the point I can't win, I will not give up on the fight until it is over. So with that being said, Iowa Jolteons fans, get ready. Because come Monday, between the time of 5 o'clock or 5:15 p.m. CST, you're going to see this Week 8 battle. And you are going to see two warriors battling out. Umbreon, the Boston Backshots, Thriller, myself, and the Iowa Jolteons duking it out. Winner fights for a championship. The loser, he's benched till next season. I promise you this, my fans. If I go down, you know I'll go down the only way I can. With some heat and with the will of a champion. And with that, it's time for me to get ready for this fight. And time for me to finish my story.